Hello dear fans. Why does the water boil? People encounter boiling water every day. Whether you need to cook soup or a side dish for the second course, or you want to drink hot tea, coffee, in any case, you cannot do without boiling water. And few people, watching the seething water, think, why, in fact, does it boil? What physical processes take place in it? Let's follow the boiling process, starting from the moment when the first bubbles form on the heated bottom of the vessel, pot or kettle. By the way, why are they formed? Because a thin layer of water directly in contact with the bottom of the vessel has heated up to a temperature of 100 degrees. And, according to the physical properties of water, it began to turn from a liquid to a gaseous state. So, the first bubbles, while still small, begin to float up slowly. They are acted upon by a buoyant force, otherwise called Archimedeans, and almost immediately sink to the bottom again. Why? Yes, because the water from above is not yet warmed up enough. Coming into contact with colder layers, the bubbles seem to shrink, lose their volume. And, accordingly, the Archimedean force immediately decreases. Bubbles sink to the bottom and burst from the force of gravity of the water column. But heating continues. More and more layers of water take on a temperature close to 100 degrees. The bubbles no longer sink to the bottom. They strive to reach the surface, but the uppermost layer is even much colder. Therefore, when in contact with it, each bubble decreases in size again, due to the fact that part of the water vapor contained in it, when cooled, turns into water. Because of this, it begins to descend. But once it gets into the hot layers that have already taken on a temperature of 100 degrees, it again increases in size. Because the condensed steam becomes steam again. A huge number of bubbles scurry up and down, alternately decreasing and increasing in size, producing a characteristic noise. And now, finally, the moment comes when the entire water column, including the uppermost layer, has taken on a temperature of 100 degrees. What will happen at this stage? Bubbles, rising upward, reach the surface unhindered. And here, at the interface between the two media, seething occurs. They burst, releasing water vapor. And this process, subject to constant heating, will continue until all the water boils away, passing into a gaseous state. It should be noted that the boiling point depends on atmospheric pressure. For example, high in the mountains, water boils at temperatures less than 100 degrees. Therefore, the inhabitants of the highlands take much longer to cook their own food. Thanks for watching.